Is this thing on? Testing, testing. Hello? Awesome. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, I apologize for any sound of my 7 siblings upstairs. It's kind of loud, but we can still get through this. All right, so first thing we're gonna do, take a look at our first composition, a video. Alright, so what you just witnessed was a social media ad for the DJI Mavic Air 2S sent through Instagram. The skills that someone would need to produce this kind of composition is obviously the skills of an editor, right? You're going to need to be able to create videos, maybe even get the shots, know the information, like you saw those little text brackets at the bottom. They're probably going to be someone who's gone to school and is they're a specialist. Videos, obviously you're not going to get a piece of paper and see a video. They're going to circulate through the internet. Social media specifically for this one, you're probably going to see it on Facebook and Instagram. Most likely, YouTube is also a great way for people to see these kinds of videos. When you're redistributing a video, it's very easy, right? There's not a lot of barriers, maybe an internet connection. You're going to go to the video, it's probably going to have a share button, you'll click the share button, send it, you can send it directly through the medium, or you can have alternate like text, email, send them the link, right? The best audience you're going to be reaching through this is practically everybody, right? It wasn't necessarily the go buy ad, it was show what this drone can do, right? You're entranced, you get to see lots of landscapes, just things that the video produces you wouldn't be able to see with a picture or a blog or anything like that, right? They also hit us with an emotional part when they show us the video. You get to hear things, you get to see things, you get a next level connection. Okay, number 2 composition, the blog. Here we have the blog. It was written by Drone. Dr. Drone, right? Okay, so here we go. All this is talking to us about is giving us information about the drone. So we go through, it tells us about its compactable full design, its camera, the specs about the camera, when it's sensor. You get some little videos inside of the blog. Pictures, tells you about RAW shooting, intelligent HDR, just great things you get about the drone, right? All the specs, you go down, keeps going, more specs, everything about the drone, everything you want to know about the drone, pretty much. And then at the very bottom gives you price and tells you that it's a great drone and you should buy it. That's the guy's opinion. So yeah, pretty straightforward, great information. So yeah. What we just saw, right, you saw it on the internet. We went through, we talked about some things. I'm just gonna kind of go back again. So, right, skills needed to create a blog. It's going to be pretty straightforward. You're going to have a website. Maybe you're paying for a GoDaddy browser. If not, then you're going to have like a pre-made website. You put your stuff in, you have a link, they can go to it, they can check out your information, and awesome, here you go. You can read it. You don't really need to be a specialist, anything. No skills, except for maybe knowing how to work your way around a computer, right? How do we circulate this kind of information, right? It's going to be through the internet. Once again, you get a link, you get some kind of pop-up, you can click on, go to that website, you're going to see all the information like we just saw. You can send this link to anyone through text or email. You're going to be seeing this message possibly printed, right? You can take it, take pictures, save it as a PDF, download it, print it, hand it out to a class, hand it out to yourself, mark it up, very easily redistributed. Not any really barriers there to get it redistributed. It's a pretty great way to get your information across. And like online, anybody is going to be your best audience, right? They can see your followers, or possibly those looking to buy a drone. They're going to be like, okay, this guy, he's got his information, he's telling me what the drone's going to have in it, it's going to be great, so now I can see if I really want this. An audience is just going to be who wants to buy a drone, right? You're going to get through the internet and everything like that. So yeah, that is your composition number 2. Also, I love flying drones. Oh my gosh, you have no idea how many takes this has taken. So, number 3, picture slogan. Here it is. Okay, so what you just saw was a picture of the drone and its slogan all in one, right? So this picture is actually not just a picture. It's an online picture with a link embedded into it, right? So when you see it, wherever you see it, you can click on it and it will send you right to DJI's website. So what are some skills you would need to create this, right? Just the picture itself. You're going to need to know how to Photoshop, you're going to need photography, you're going to need to know information about the product so you can get the slogan. But pretty much other than that, if you can use Photoshop, if you can take a picture, make it into a picture, right? That's Photoshop. You're already set. So this ad was part of the DJI's affiliate program. So they have people that like their products, sell for them, right? So they're going to get that ad, they're going to send it to you. They're going to send it through text, through email. You could see it just pop up like one of those little mini advertisements on Google, wherever like those websites are on. We saw a bunch of them on the blog. So yeah, when it's circulating, text, email, basis of it, right? You're going to see it. Social media, lots of those. Instagram-based ads are going to be like this kind of thing. You pop it, you click on that picture, it's going to send you right to their link. But yeah, this message can be shared through lots of ways. So even though it is a link embedded image, you could totally just take that picture, print it, make it a banner, right? Put it up on a store so people see it, they're more interested in it. Everything on the internet is just going to work with this. So yeah, your specific audience with this is just going to be anyone you're trying to sell the drone, right? If you have a client, they're like, I want this drone. If you send them that link, they click on it and they buy through that link, you're going to make a profit. It's called affiliate marketing. Alright guys, last thing. So, differences. Each one of our videos, very different, right? But the first one had something that all the others didn't, and that was a connection with pathos, right? We had an emotional connection because we were able to see and hear things using modalities, our senses, right? Our 5 senses, seeing and hearing. The other 2 we were able to just read. That was great. But because we were able to hear things and see different motions, we probably felt a more emotional connection to that composition. Yeah, for sure. Also, the video had the largest audience benefactor because with the other 2, right, people were interested in buying. It was either people who were interested in buying a drone or anything else. But with the video, it was for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're trying to buy the drone, wondering about the drone. Seeing that video was just awesome because you're going to see some nice, beautiful scenery, and you might be interested in it even if you're not even interested in drones. So yeah. Next, the blog had a more specific purpose about explaining the drone and the things in it, right? So more specific. Had a list of things telling you everything you wanted to know about that drone. So yeah. Okay guys, it's getting loud. They're coming back. So, that's totally true. The blog also had a different feeling because of the communicator. Rather than the company making the spec sheet and saying, here's everything about the drone you want, it's a great drone, buy it. That's biased, they made it, they want you to buy it. You got an outside person writing the blog and then they gave their opinion. And they said it was a great drone, right? And they shared their opinion at the end. Finally, we're going to take a look at the picture slogan, right? It may have been made to be a link at the beginning, try to make you buy it, but the picture itself fits into its own genre, right? When we take one glance at it, it has a specific message, the all-in-one, right? The audience is almost drawn to it. The simplicity led through the wanting of more knowledge. This fits into the pattern of modern marketing. Oh my gosh, this is crazy.